All right, this is our second budget of the month.
And we're somehow even more excited about this one.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. I'm not terribly pleased with the situation. We shall see how it goes. We do not pre-fill out this budget. We're figuring this out as we go with you. So yay, budget with us. Oh, also, hi, I'm Bo.
And I'm Win. But when she says that we don't pre-fill these out, one of the most important things that we always have to remember is that money is not real until it is actually like in our accounts. So even if we wanted to consider and base on patterns, like until the money's actually there, like there's really only so much conversation to have, and this is that conversation now.
Correct.
Not, the same template every single time.
Correct. All right, so onward. We're going to start with his paycheck. So, actually, we're going to start with the handy dandy Post-it. I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
You too.
Okay, so handy dandy Post-it so that the math works out on both sides of the budget because we do not share bank accounts. So his inflow.
Not everything needs to be shared.
And then her inflow.
We are sharing the journey, though.
Yeah, we are. Oh, crap. Dang it. And this is why I use a erasable pen. Okay, her inflow here. So his inflow is his pay.
Ugh.
His pay of $869. That was his last paycheck. And his bank account interest, and this is going to be on the 1020. His bank account interest is 22.
That gets a check.
And we're not doing what we are doing what I owe him. So I owe him 182. So plus 182. So that is going to be 1020. So that is it for him. And then, no, it's not. And
Yes,
you said that very quietly. Okay, and then for me, it'll be my paycheck of $1582 and my savings account interest of $8 whole.
still counts.
It does, but it's not great because my accounts have been struggling.
Yeah.
And then 1020. Okay, so that is it. Yeah, that's it. So for him, we have 869 plus 22 plus 182 is 1,073, and mine is 1582 plus 8, 1590. Okay, now let's see what's coming up. So we are on the calendar here, and we are going from, I don't know if you can see that, yeah. We're going from the 20th to the 2nd. So, Oh, and of course I didn't do the calendar, so I don't have that, but that's fine. I didn't do the calendar for November yet. but that's fine. So what we're going to do is just look at this bill tracker here and at the calendar, just so we don't mix anything up. So I have insurance, which is saving spent because I pay my car insurance every 6 months. So insurance, and I believe it's $752. That's what I wrote down on the bill tracker anyway. And then we have flooring. Well, no, let's just start with his side, with his spending. Okay, I'm real tired and fuzzy, y'all. I apologize greatly. This is going to be a little chaotic. So for when the internet bill, technically, we got the notification that the payment was processed on Thursday, but it hasn't actually cleared the bank yet. So we're going to budget it here for $55. And then student loan is $31. And the heating bill, can you please check real quick how much the heating bill is? Let me pause. All right, we have checked. The heating bill is $172.
Feels workable.
Yep. Well, it's 2 heating bills, but that's a story for another time. Actually, no. I think we already said it.
Yeah, we did.
We pay the heating bill for our unit and the basement because the basement gas is connected to the hot water for the whole building. If you didn't know, we have a 3-unit building. We are the landlords. But it's unfair for the basement tenant to pay for the hot water for the whole building. So we pay their gas bill.
Yep.
And our gas bill. So our gas bill this month is $40.56. The basement gas bill is $130.19. Totally not fair for the smallest unit and the basement unit to have the biggest gas bill. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, we pay that. Electric bill's not coming out this time. Adventures is $20 and miscellaneous is $50. And are there any other bills coming out on your side? I don't think there are.
At this time, I don't believe so.
No. And we are still... You're still not saving yet.
No.
Because he was going to start saving once he got his first full paycheck. But the problem is this paycheck is so short that we're concerned about his next paycheck being enough to pay for the mortgage and everything. Yeah. So we're still not saving until we know that that is straightened out and covered. Because when we did our template last week, we realized that Win only had like $85 or something like available to save. And that's for the month. So if we use this money, whatever's left here, to save, then he'll come up short. Presumably he'll come up short the next pay period. Yeah. And that's not
what we're going for.
No, it's not. So let's see what this adds up to. We have 55 plus 172 plus 31 plus 20 plus 50 is 328. And
which doesn't sound great, which doesn't sound that bad, but that's still only the budget.
Yeah. So then we are going to subtract 1073. So 745 is what Win is rolling over. Which, again, sounds great, except for the fact that this is a short paycheck. This is not a full paycheck. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, now for my side. We are budgeting for dining out. Oh, that's right. Last pay period, I gave us more money for dining out than I should have. Hold on. Okay, so dining out, I realized that for the month we budgeted 60, but for last pay period I budgeted 45 for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm going to go with 30 this time because I don't think that if I budget 15, we will spend less than 15.
Correct. And also the reason you expanded it even temporarily was knowing that we had several major celebrations coming up, and it was just to pad that a little bit, I think. Oh no, but those will go from other. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I think I was like briefly thinking that we should be more realistic with the dining out category so that we actually stay like within the budgeted amount. Like we budget for what we'll actually spend, but also we need to cut down because I realized we cannot save what we initially planned to. So we do need to cut back on the snacky snacks. Okay. And then what else? So before I forget, I want to do the first of the month stuff. So, oh crap. Speaking of which, this is not correct for you. 7:45 is not correct because I forgot about the first of the month. So kid bills, you have the 103 for the kids' insurance. And then what else do you pay at the beginning? No, that's the only thing you pay at the beginning of the month. So that's fine. So 1073 minus 103 minus 55 minus 172 minus 31 minus 20 minus 50 is 642. So that's how much you're rolling over. Okay, and then dining out, we're going with 30 this time, and we actually need to stay under it. And then YouTube Premium Family comes out on the 1st, and that's 26. And Netflix is not a thing anymore.
They had their chance.
Correct. And I thought I fixed it on the spreadsheet, but I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna double check the spreadsheet to make sure that the categories are accurate when we do next month's budgets. And then Fabulous comes out on the 2nd. Fabulous is $2. And I think, no, Capital One is the 7th.
Okay.
So I think that's it for the beginning of the month things. But then the end of the month, we have flooring due on the 20th. And that is 163.
Ooh.
And then my insurance 752. And then Home Depot card, which is how we finance our appliances, that's 46. And security system, we budget 101. It should be less than that. Probably will be less than that, but that's what they initially quoted me, so that's what I budget for. And then car wash is 18. My car wash subscription. And then extra debt, I always budget 150. And now extra debt, it goes primarily to flooring, but also if I get interest charges on Capital One, that comes out of that extra debt as well. Just because I don't like those interest charges. And also once oh goodness gracious. Once our personal loan, once we start having to pay on that, the interest charge itself will also come out of extra debt. Just because I want to pay on those because they're technically currently higher interest than what the focus debt is. Because the focus debt, we're absolutely going to pay it off before the time is up, and it's 0% right now. So it's the gas, like we can take our foot off the gas a little bit on that, and just stay on top of the new interest charges. So there's that. And then variable envelopes. What did I budget for this? I wanted to keep it the same as last month, last pay period. So, oh no, actually, it'll be different. So we have groceries. I want to budget $250. Plus bulk of $130. And actually, let me write this down. $250. Okay. Everything else will stay the same, I think. Bulk $130. Plus transport for $80. Plus health for $200. Plus home $35. Plus birthdays $5. Plus clothing $30. Plus pet care $30. Plus personal spending $50. I'm taking that down. And then I'm not doing alphabet anymore until the boys actually start putting money in their checking accounts.
Yeah. That's a lot.
It sounds like fireworks, though.
It does.
Okay.
It would echo more.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we're going with 810 for variable envelopes. We'll see how that goes. So let me write that down. Okay. Because I've got to figure out ways for us to cut back and not sacrifice too much. But okay, so we have 30 for me plus 26 plus 2 plus 46 plus 163 plus 101 plus 18 plus 150 plus 810, 1346. And 1590, because I'm not rolling over. I am saving, so I'm saving 244 this pay period, which is not great. Not great at all. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so where did we leave off on saving? I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure. Hold on a moment. All right, so I looked at the monthly budget and at last paycheck budget, and apparently everything should be split between Christmas. I always budget. Actually, I should be budgeting $60 for the paycheck for Christmas because the largest two cards I could pull are both worth $30. So $60 for Christmas, and then the rest will go to house maintenance. So $244 minus $60 is $184. And then the only savings that we're gonna spend is $752 for insurance. Oh, well, I guess technically we'll probably be spending the rest of the wedding fund too, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
How much is left in the wedding fund? Can you check that?
Yes.
Can you check, why not?
Spending.
No, plan. Wedding. Which is under his saving. Because his saving.
Mm-hmm. 1,492.
Okay. So that's probably what we're gonna spend. So wedding. 1492. So 752 plus 1492 is 2244. And because that is how much we're planning to spend out of our savings, that is also what's going to come from savings. So 2244. And then we can start filling this stuff in. So his paycheck, $869. Her paycheck, $1582. Other income is 22 plus 182 plus 8. So 212. And we're not going to budget rollover, even though I know he has some. So we're just going to add this up. So 869 plus 1582 plus 212 plus 2244 equals 4907.
Mm-hmm.
And subtract 1073 is 3834. And we're going to subtract 1346 because that's how much my spending is. So we got 2488. And subtract 244 for savings is 2244. And then that's all that's left. So 2244 minus 2244 is 0. This is a zero-based budget, which means every dollar has a job. It does not mean our bank accounts are at zero, because they absolutely are not.
We are bold. We are not brazen. We are not foolish enough to be trying to spend every last dollar, even though it certainly feels like it at many times.
Yes.
We keep track of all of this, not so that we can pinch and squeeze every little penny, so much as so that we can keep track of what is working and what isn't working. If we are not writing it down, that means we're not paying attention. And if we're not paying attention, we may as well go back to the old times. Were the old times any good for the pocketbook?
No.
They were not.
They were not.
Those were broke days, and we're on this other thing called budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you too deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.